Aloha and welcome to the second quarter East Oahu Realty report for 2013.
If we look at the big picture, we can see that price appreciation is up on average by 6.7% from the first quarter of 2012 to the first quarter of 2013.
Nevada and Arizona lead the nation in price appreciation with double-digit growth. Hawaii is ranked 5th with 13% appreciation.
The city and county of Honolulu is up 4% year over year and remains strong in price appreciation. Honolulu is ranked 62nd in the nation after cities like number 1, Phoenix, Arizona, which is up 15%, and number 2, Bismarck, North Dakota, up about 13%.
If we look at the nation's financial stress index, it is at half a point below zero. You can see we are down from the index's highs of over 6 points during the recession. This is highlighted in red.
The key positive indicator for 2013 is the Honolulu housing starts number. Historically, there are 1,550 single-family home starts each year, which keeps pace with the 1,600 new households that are formed. Annual housing starts in Honolulu are now running at 1,063.
This is down 27% off of Honolulu's 20-year historical level. This could be responsible for Hawaii's current housing shortfall. This housing shortfall is evident in months' supply of inventory on the market. This June, year over year, supply dropped significantly by over 30% to around 2.7 months for both single-family homes and condominiums. Months supply below 6 months is considered a seller's market.
There were about 11% fewer single-family homes and 15% fewer condominium active listings this June than there were in June 2012.
We can also see a shrinking supply in the number of new listings. Single-family homes are down about 7%, while condominiums are down around 3%.
In the second quarter, we saw an increase in closings by about 12% for single-family homes and about 19% for condominiums.
In this 10-year chart, we see the decreasing number of homes listed in beige. In turquoise, we can see the increasing number of homes sold. About 75% of the homes listed in 2012 were sold. This is up 22% over the historical lows of 2009.
The effect of this decreasing supply and increasing demand is likely what is putting upward pressure on median sales price recently. In June, single-family homes were up 9%, while condominiums were up about 11% year over year.
Second quarter pending sales are up by about 5% for single-family homes and 20% for condominiums.
In June, it took less time to sell a property. Single-family homes were down 43%, while condominiums were down about 33% year over year.
In June, year over year, homeowners realized, on average, 100% of their asking price for both categories. This was up about 4% for single-family homes and 6% for condominiums.
Looking at Hawaii's employment by sector, over the last 3 years, we see government, education, and healthcare employment remaining firm. Hospitality and professional services look to be turning up, while trade and transport, financial and construction employment are still lagging.
In this graph that goes back to 1975, we can see the last 5 U.S. recessions highlighted in red. The line in the graph represents an index that tracks Hawaii's economic activity.
If we focus on the last 6 years, we can see Hawaii's economy slide downwards until the spring of 2010. Since the spring of 2010, the index has recovered 6.38 points.
In this 4-year chart, we see monthly visitor arrivals to Hawaii are up 4.98% as of June year over year.
In the second quarter, nearly 4.2 million visitors have come to our state. This is up about 6% compared to the same time period last year.
Visitor days for the second quarter are up by 3.2% compared to the same period last year.
In the second quarter, visitor spending is nearly $7.4 billion. This is up 6.9% year over year.
In summary, for the second quarter, there was a nice bump up in prices for both categories, which may have been caused by the continued shrinking of supply and increasing demand. There was a decrease in the amount of time for homeowners to sell property and a continued stabilizing of Hawaii's economy.
The neighborhood of the quarter is
Aina Kuli'o'o single-family homes.
Aina Kuli'o'o saw a strong decrease in supply. New listings were down 16%. Demand is up. Closed sales increased 52%.
These changes to Aina Kuli'o'o's supply and demand in the second quarter may have caused its median price to rise 10% for single-family homes. These numbers earn Aina Kuli'o'o the neighborhood of the quarter.
In the second quarter, we had 19 neighborhoods, shown here in red, with increased sales and decreased inventory. No neighborhoods are shown in blue, which would have had decreased sales and increased inventory. Areas shown in green were neutral compared to the same time period last year.
With the help of a proven professional, you can navigate this often confusing and difficult process with ease. When you work with East Oahu Realty, you work with a team of knowledgeable and experienced professionals equipped with special expertise. Thank you for watching, and until next quarter, aloha.